Hi friends, so on today's video we are continuing this bag that I show you the pattern drafting. So this is the bag. So on today's video I will go ahead and sew this bag with you. So now let's go ahead. All these are the materials that I'm going to use: the lining, the leather, marco, the stiffener, everything. The zipper aspect of it is here. So now first of all I'll go ahead and sew the lining and the inner side of the bag. Then after that I will now come to the outer side of the bag and I'll sew all of them together. Now let's go ahead and start sewing this bag. Now the first thing I will do is to keep this one aside. This one is the side inner pocket for the bag, and this one is the main leather. This is the main leather. This is the main lining, and this is the pocket that will be here. This one is the pocket that will be here without zip. So what I will do now is to use this my belt. I'll use the belt and cover the upper side of it. I'll cover it this way using this belt here. So after that I will place it on top of this one this way. I'll place it on top of this one, so it will be this way. Now I'll fold this side. I'll fold this side this way, then I'll go ahead and sew it round. When I come here, I'll fold this one. I'll fold the side, this side also. Then when I come here, I'll also fold this side also. So after sewing it, I will divide it into two from the middle. that. It will be this way now. So my dear, after sewing this one this way, this is the inner pocket for the back. So it's two sides. Then sorry, I made a mistake while cutting this thing. Be careful while you are cutting your own because there is a mistake here. I told you that this one is 12 inch, and I added 3 from the side of this one, making it 15. So I'm supposed to add 3 from this side. That is the side of this one. For the lining that I'm talking about, this one now is 5 inch and this is 12. So I want to add extra 1 inch from this, making it 6 inch. So I'm supposed to divide it into two for the lining, and I add one side this side and add one side this side. So for this side now, this side will be 3. Those that is 12 plus 3 and plus 3 here, making it 16 inch. The same thing applies to the other side of the bag. So that is the mistake that I made. So I've corrected my own, so go ahead and correct your own. When you see that there is an attachment of another lining here, and I attached another one here. That's what I did on this one instead of wasting this lid. So I've added the pocket, the inner pocket for this side. So for this side now, I'll also go ahead and add the pocket that will have zip. So I will divide this my lining into two this way. So after dividing the lining into two, now I will go ahead and mark the middle of this lining here. So I'm getting the middle of this here now. I will go ahead and measure from the lining, and I will just measure. I will measure out 3 inch from the middle of the lining. That's the place that I'll add my zip. So I will measure out 3 inch down here. Then after measuring 3 inch from the middle, so this is the middle of this lining here. So from the middle, I will measure out 3 inch this side. Coming from the middle of the other side, I will measure out 3 inch. So two of them will be 6. So this side will 3 and this side is also 3. So 3 plus 3 is now 6. So I will just draw a straight line where I will add my zip aspect of it here. So that is where I'll add my zip. So I'll go ahead and cut it out. I'll go ahead and cut it this way. Then after cutting it, I'll add the zip aspect of it and the lining. So let me go ahead and cut it. So this is how it will be. This is how it will be after cutting it. Now I'll go ahead and add a zip. So I'll go ahead and add the zip aspect of it here. So let me go ahead and add the zip and the lining that will have the pockets inside. So I'll go ahead and put this one. The measurement for this one is 14 by 7 inch, and I cut out the this one that is 6 inch. So I'll place it on top of this one this way. So it will be this way now. The good side, this is the good side, facing the good side of this one. So I'll keep it this way. I'm supposed to sew this before cutting this, but because I have cut it out, I'll still go ahead and sew it together this way now. So after sewing it, it will be this way. Then I'll use my scissors and put the knot this way now. Then after cutting it this way, then I'll go ahead and cut it out this way. Then I'll also cut this side. So I'm sewing this zip side of this one. I'm sewing it together with the lining, that's the main lining. So after sewing it, you see how it looks like. See how it is. This one is attached to this one. So now the next thing I will do now is to add the zip cloth and the zip head here. So after sewing the lining, this is the upper side of the bag. That's inner upper side of the cover of the bag. This is where I'll add the zip, and this one is the upper cover of the bag. So I'll add zip on this one first of all. I'll add zip on this one. Then after adding the zip, then I'll go ahead and do the other ones that will remain. I'll put it this way here. Then I'll go ahead and sew it together. I'll turn it over to this side here. So after sewing it will be this way, then I'll go ahead and add this one also. So after adding the zip here, remaining this one and the linings. So coming to this one, getting the middle of this way. So this is the middle of this. Then I'll get the middle of this one also here. So I'll hold the two this way. Can you see? I hold it at the two middle of this one and this one. I'll go ahead and sew it. So after sewing it, can you see how it is? So it will be this way. Then I'll go ahead and sew the other side also. Getting the middle of this side this way. Then I'll go ahead and sew it together. So two of them will be this way. Can you see how two of them is after sewing it? So the next thing I will do, I will open this one this side. So I will separate two of them here. For this lining and this one, I will hold it this way. I'll hold two of them this way, getting the middle of the lining and the middle of this one. So two of them will go this way. Then I'll sew two of them together. Then after sewing it, I'll fold it this way again. Now you see how it is. So I'll fold it this way, and I'll still go ahead and sew this way. So after sewing two of them this way, and you see how it looks like. Then the next thing I will do is to sew the other side with the lining also this way. Then after that, I'll show you. So after sewing this, it will be this way. I'll go ahead and add the zip that will be here. After sewing it, it will be this way. Can you see? It will be this way now. So the next thing I will do is to sew the middle zip that will be at the two middle of this. So let's go ahead and sew that one. So this is the lining for the middle inner pocket of the bag. That's the bag that will divide the lining into two, making it two bags inside. So this is the zip, and I'm using this leather to cover the two sides of the zip. So what I will do now is to use this leather and cover this side of the zip. I'll first of all cover this side of the zip, then I'll sew it. So after sewing the zip this way, I will now go ahead and add it here. I'll add it this way here. So after that, I'll turn it this way again. Then I'll go ahead and sew it again. So after that, I'll hold this one this way. Then I'll go ahead and sew it here this way. I'll start from here, sew it here, sew it here, and sew it here. So after sewing this one this way, so after sewing this back, this inner lining that will be at the middle of this, I'll hold this one this way. Can you see? So I'll keep this one here. So after putting it here this way, I will join the other one together with this one. So holding two of them together with the inner pocket of the bag, hold all of them this way. I will go ahead and sew it straight. While sewing it, I will stop to where the inner pocket, that's the one that the middle stopped. That's where I will stop for now. Then after sewing that one, I will also go and sew the other side of it also. But let me first of all sew this side. So I will stop here. Then I'll go ahead and sew the other side also. Holding three of them together, I'll sew three of them together as I did on the other side of it. So after sewing this one, the next thing I will sew on this lining will be the base. Thanks so much for watching this.